I hear a danger duck nearby, the mortal enemy of a Troodon, a Beppy. Today we play as a Troodon, a small theropod known for their peskiness and venomous bite. Their agility is second only to the Dryo. Now then, I have a Herrera to catch. Totally forgot about the second Herrera. And on that note, time to leave. Later, I ran around an adult Carno. Troodon style. A baby raptor caught sight of me in the grass and bolted off. There's no escape from a Troodon. Being so small, it was hard to track. I couldn't smell his carcass, so I couldn't have taken a fall. Instead, the little raptor hid in a gap trying to sleep. Wakey wakey! Daggone it, lost it again. So what I meant to say was, there's no escape from a Troodon from this point on. Anyways, we have our eyes set on a Herrera hanging by the cliffs. With just a little bit of patience, we'll have a meal in no time. It's finally climbing down. You made me wait a long time. What? Everybody has an off day every now and then. GG's. Sneaking around in a bush, I heard something very close by. That scared the feces out of me. Well, there's definitely more than one. Nobody sneaks up on a Troodon except for another Troodon. Victory! I nearly lost my life to bleed, and the only reason why I won that fight was because the raptor fell from the cliff above and I smacked him with my pounce. GG's. But unfortunately for me, I was met with a pair of Carnos. They beat me to the raptor carcass, so I gave it up and went on my way. Before the tsunami hits the isle, I topped off on water and found a nice spot to rest. I love being a Troodon. It's a dinosaur that even I have slept on. The next day, we leave the South Plains and head to the Northeast Plains, running into a dino with a fresh carcass I too call in order to see if I can top off my 3 dots. The dino accepts friendship and decides to let me eat my fill. The perks of a scavenger, not having to stay at a carcass and not having to work for one. Thanks, Dino. I'll be in your belly later when I come for water. Running around aimlessly in the Northeast Plains, I run into a small raptor. It's bleeding heavily. Time to track the raptor down. It's only a matter of time until we catch up. GG's. As I'm enjoying the scenery, I notice something out of place. There's a land dino. It might be running away from a canny encounter. Let's bully him back into the water. Lucky! Looks like he gave up and accepted defeat. GG's. After showing who's boss around these parts, I witnessed a battle between 2 adult dinos at the river. The life of a dino can be shorter than a Troodon's in the face of cannibalism. I spotted multiple Juviceratops sitting on top of a rock, and I decided to greet them and make my presence known. This one must be daydreaming. Let's let out another call. For why did I do this? Never question an adrenaline junkie. Moving to the next migration zone, I could hear Dilos calling and trying to group with one another. A juvie Dilo. Maybe it's solo. As I've mentioned many times before, never call out when you're a juvie and alone. It's an invitation for disaster. Speaking of disaster, that's a whole lot of Dilos. Running to a Dilo carcass. One can only suspect that they're grouped and trying to get revenge. Doesn't look like they want to play fair. Hey, you know what? Good luck trying to catch a Troodon. As another tsunami is hitting the isle, the sound of an Angie Dilo will help me sleep well tonight. Ah, that's the sweet voice of an angel. Traveling through the swamps next day, a juvie raptor is stuffing its face carelessly out in the open. Little do they know, they're next on my menu. GG's. Later in the evening, I spot a Herrera sitting at the top of a dead tree. In all honesty, I've been sitting here for a good 5 minutes, waiting for it to make a move. It's Troodon time. GG's. Following the migration zone at the river delta between jungle sector and swamps, I hear a danger duck nearby, the mortal enemy of a Troodon, a Beppy. A worthy opponent. GG's. Troodons are a throwaway dino, but I've never really given them a chance to shine. The next update will make it less of a grass simulator, because they'll be fixing the field of view and any foliages you run past becomes transparent, or whatever is around you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please drop a like and consider subscribing, as it does help the channel grow. And as always, have a nice day or night wherever you're from. Bye-bye!